some rules. Where do those rules come from? Well, there's rules and tables that are authored by somebody, and though they can be published onto the internet. And this data package finds appropriate rules and tables, does the compute, delivers the findings back to the users. Now, in this case, who are the users? Well, in the current Phoenix payroll system, who's running this system over here will be Shared Services Canada payroll system. What we're going to do with Checkpoint Pay is we're going to run a system autonomously so that employees can put in anonymously the relevant pay information. Don't put in your PRI, don't put in your name, don't say who you are, but put in that you're a CS3 or an AS4, and you've got this many years of service, and you just put in the basic data. With that data package, it should find the correct rules. It provides then a way for at least an employee to check, did they get paid correctly? We can't do that immediately because we haven't codified all the rules, but I'm going to actually show you an example of a rule that we started to codify. It's actually quite interesting. So here, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like A equals 2. And we've got a rule over here that says A plus B equals C. So starting off with A equals 2, comes up to the API, A equals 2, go and find the rule. Oh, lo and behold, there's a rule that has an A in it. Great, so A is matched with A, and that calls in plus B equals C. Well, there's a rule out here, but there's also a reference table. B is 3. Great. Now I know A plus the 3, so the A is, I already know is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. Report that back. Don't just report the result. Report the rules back. And here's how we got that. If we can do that with 3 employees, we've done something that is not being done right now. An employee does not get back the ability to click in 2 or 3 steps and find exactly which rules calculated their pay. So this we call lichen. Aside from being a nice name, what's a lichen do? A lichen just grows in the side of a tree. It doesn't interfere with the tree. It's not a fungus. Fungus infects the tree. Lichen just grows there. The tree is a substrate. That's all it is. Excelgo is a domain-specific language that we created. Basically, it's a merging of ideas behind data frames. Anybody here familiar with Pandas data frames or Apache data frames? It's basically data frames, but using a bit of JSON syntax around that, so it's computable. So, and it's also very, very readable. So we have this domain-specific language. When I say domain-specific, it's because we do not want this language to be able to do anything other than what it's supposed to do, so that it minimizes its possibilities as an attack vector in terms of injecting anything. And also here, Lichen does not inject anything into a transaction. It displays, it provides information to those who are responsible for the transaction. Don, do you want to add anything else to what I just said? So a broader look at this. Now, first I'll say the title here. We haven't really established the title, and Richard and I have an ongoing debate about what the title ought to be. We've been calling it, excuse me, we've been calling it an Internet of Rules, that, when we first thought it, was seen a bit pedantic, pretentious, I should say, but we've spoken with a number of people. Some people think it's fine, some people think it's not quite correct, but basically, we have to support rule authors, so we need an authoring application. They have their own repositories, and we have so Excelgo is a specification for the expression of the rules. We have the authoring application, so we have Excelgo author and we have the Excelgo expression. Over here we have Lichen, which has a connection to the API to any commerce or payment application. That could be the payroll system, it could be Alibaba or whatever it is, and Lichen also provides the interface through a phone or through a laptop or whatever to the end user to find out what's going on. In the center here is a process where it's taking a data package from Lichen and taking version rules, a rule package from Excelgo, and matches those two up. So it's a big map reduce process in here. It does the compute and it does some storage. Anybody here familiar with the Ottawa tool library? Great, several people. what we're doing is kind of like a digital tool library. One of the names that Richard suggested was we're creating an internet rule box instead of a toolbox. So think of it that way. It's